Hello, everybody. This week's content. Well, there was a whole lot to think about, and things I'm going to think about not just tomorrow, but for a long time. I like that we had a Brene Brown video in there because that always lightens things up. She always has a great way of making you understand something and giving you a little bit of a laugh at the same time. Some of this content probably needed a little bit of a laugh in with it. So I think the hardest thing for me to watch was Chanel Miller's impact statement. It was just really hard. My opinions of Brock were that he was impulsive, entitled, immature, unapologetic, irresponsible. I don't feel like the way things happened for him that he learned anything, and it makes me wonder if he would do the same thing again. I feel like the impact of his stature with swimming and the money he had, the ability to spend it on a lawyer, completely impacted how little time he spent having to pay back to society what he had done. I just kept thinking how very brave Chanel was and how strong she was. And could I do the same thing that she did? I don't think I could, honestly. But then when she spoke of sleeping with a picture of two bicycles, that hurt. And it made me realize how much she still hurts. Even though she's working through it, there's a whole lot of hurt there. That particular part right there, I think, hit on empathy as you really feel what she felt. The empathy exercise was also really good, and it was a little bit of an eye-opener too for me in how much I kind of prejudge people or have bias. You know, when you say rapist, I already think male, dirty, maybe full of hate. My mind creates an image right away. In the book, Just Mercy, I'm still keep going back to the fact that my mind wants to put this story in the 1940s to the 1970s, not 1990s. That's just really hard for me to grasp. And I think we're at a great point in the book because it's just been very heavy for me that on page 200, it was something I really needed. I just keep thinking of how Brian just keeps getting beat down and there's no breaks involved here, and how is he subjecting himself to all this? And first when that judge or the guard had said that started being nice, I was like, what's he up to? Did he get in trouble? Who's watching him? And when he shared his story, I just really see doing the right thing may make people change. I was really happy that happened there. And we have a statement at work that we hear all the time, and sometimes I think it's like a little corny, but it's know the way, show the way. And so with Brian, I just keep thinking, how does he just keep doing this? But he is always showing the way, and I think it actually did something and changed somebody. It changed this guard a little bit, and maybe he will continue to change. So that was a real good ray of hope. So this week is just a week I will probably come back to think of probably for the rest of my life. There's just a lot of things to ponder, and I think it really opens our eyes to our own biases and helps us kind of look at those going forward as well.